Do we say vintage? That's right. Hi, YouTube. Gonna dug this out of the corner here. I had this for a while. A long time, actually. It was buried in the corner here in the basement. Been thinking about getting it out. Well, guess what? It materialized. I got her out of the corner and unburied it in that. But anyway, it's an old Sears. Yeah, it's an 8-track. It's an old Sears. Let's see if we can get some light on the subject here. There we go. Sears. See? Sears. AM, FM, stereo, 8-track system. Yeah, 8-track. I don't know if the 8-track works or not. I haven't tested it yet. Don't know if the receiver works or not. I haven't tested it yet. When I plugged it in and turned it on, the turntable was on, so, but it wasn't spinning, but I heard the motor running, and, you know, and I got it to spin, but it just wasn't spinning right. It had a lot of wow and flutter to it. And you can actually, without a record on it, you can actually sit there and watch it speed up and slow down, speed up and slow down, so, yeah, a little bit of a problem there. There's no auxiliary outputs, just a headphone jack. You just hook speakers to it and that's it. It's got AM, FM, FM AFC. And that's the power button. Once again, there's the function button. Probably can't see it that good, but yeah, I can see it. It says AM, FM, FM, AFC, tape, and phono. And you got your volume control, balance, left and right, treble and bass controls, and your tuning knob. And again, over here, you got your, 8-track player. A little button there on the side is for the eject button or reject button, however you want to call it. And then right below that, it's a headphone jack. I got an adapter in there, stereo adapter. There's nothing much on the back except for a couple of screws for speakers and a couple of screws for an antenna, external antenna for AM and FM. There's a needle in it. Like I said, I don't know anything about this. Like I said, I've had this for a number of years. And if you hear music in the background, I'm listening to djaaronradio show. He's up to something tonight. I just don't know what it is. Maybe it was because I was up to something last night. I don't know. But yeah, this is I have the platter off. It's a plastic platter with a rubber mat encasing it. I pulled the platter off and to see if the tire, which you can see there, let me stop it. There's a spindle for the motor. It's a step spindle for 3 speeds, 33, 45, and 78. And there's the idler wheel. It's a rubber and I think pop metal. It's held on there by a clip. I thought maybe there was a flat spot in it because that's what it was acting like. Well, I don't see any flat spots. But I do see that when you engage it, sometimes this does not engage all the way against the motor, so there's a problem somewhere. Probably a spring or something out of a adjustment or stretched. I'll fiddle-faddle with it. See what I can get it to do. Dre, Windows machine. I don't know what your turntable is. I don't know if it's a BSR or not, but that's what this one is. It's a BSR. It's shiny. It's like a piece of aluminum that you have to peel off. Well, not peel off, but pop off in order to get to the yeah, here it is. You have to pop off in order to get into this yeah, probably can't. There it is. This thing's all dusty. But okay, yeah, a little C-clip there. Focus. There we go. Anyway, a little C-clip that holds the platter on, and right here's the spindle, and here's the record changer spindle. I don't have the changer adapter for the 45s, but you can use a standard adapter, but you won't be able to change 45s with the changer. Just just albums, 33s, 12 inchers, or even some of the small 7 inchers. Some are some other small hole in them. That's from the European type areas. Not all of their records are center tapped or punched like their 45s. Some are, some aren't. I've got a couple of 45, well, 7-inch records here that do not have the centers punched out. They take the small hole like the vinyl albums do. And some of the 7 inches are also 45s. Some of them are 33s. It just depends. I won't get into too much detail on that, but if you want to go check out YouTube user Bad Edit Pro, he's got a few videos up of going into detail why they did that, and why, like, say for instance you get a 12-inch record that may play on 45 speed, but it's a 12-inch record. Or if you might get a 7-inch record that might play on 33. You might have 1 or 2 songs on one side of the 7-inch. Same way with the 12-inchers. You might have just one song on one side, which are mainly like used for singles, single release type records, recordings. It goes into detail on why they do that, and a lot of it has to do with sound quality. It does change, but you don't really notice it unless it's not recorded or pressed very well. Then you'll notice it. But yeah, going back to the turntable here. There's the changer arm. Drops down like that. That's what holds the records in place. If you're using the 12-inch albums. And then here's the needle cartridge. I don't know if this is a ceramic or if this is magnetic. I don't know. And I believe that's a anti-skid, or that's a counterweight. I ain't sure what this 2, 4, and 6 is. But here's the lever to raise and lower the needle arm. And you get your size selection: 12 or 7, 10, and 12. Normally your 10-inch or your 10-inch albums are your 78s. They play at the high speeds. But you can take and what this does is it's kind of like an old school programming type thing, if you want to call it that. That references the tone arm to what size record it is for the automatic return and this and that. It's basically what that does. But yeah, I'm sit here and play around with this. And that's all pot metal. That's not plastic in there. They don't make them like they used to, and that's for sure. And it's well lubed, so I ain't got to worry about that from what I can see. And DJ Aaron, you had your belt drive off on your Sony turntable. Well, this is an example of plastic platter, but yours, this is for the changer part, like kind of like yours, very similar to yours actually. That's a pot metal gear, and that's metal, not plastic like yours. So yeah, they cheapen things up over the years. But yeah, I mean, I'd imagine this probably could have been used for a belt drive because the way it's made. I don't know. It's a possibility. Who knows? But that's not what it's used for right in this application. It's being used for a tire drive. But the gear for the automatic reject and return and all that, it's metal too. Matter of fact, this whole turntable area is metal. If you lift this up, there's a big hole in the top of the what do you call that? MDF or particle board case? Yes, they used particle board way back in the 70s and 80s. But yeah, that's how that works, just like that. I'll demo on how to put this snap ring back on. It's a little tricky. And I'm about out of time on my camera. I gotta delete some files. You'll have that. Ouch. Well, it's kind of hard to do it one-handed, but you get the idea. It just clips around there. I was going to pull it back off anyway, so I'll just leave it as is, a demo just like that. Spin that around. Yeah, that's a demo for you. Alright, YouTube. This is all I got for now. My battery's about dead, and I'm about out of time on my SIM card here, so I mean on my SD card. I will see you guys later. Rate, comment, subscribe.